What's up guys, Perry from Rockville here, and today we're going to show you how to set up your MINI RF4 V2 4-pack to your wireless DMX controller. Now keep in mind for this demo, I'm only going to be using 2 of the lights from the pack, but if you wanted to set up the other 2 lights, you're just going to follow the same exact steps. So we know what all of these buttons do to control the light, but we also have another way to control the light with a wireless DMX controller. So let me get that right now and show you how to set it up. So I have my DMX controller that I'm going to pair to my lights completely wirelessly. We're gonna do this by setting them all to the same wireless group ID. On the controller, we can do this by turning on the wireless DMX feature. And then right next to the switch, we have this button here so we can set it to the desired wireless ID. There's many different groups to choose from and they're color coded to make the pairing easier. So we have the option to set it to red, green, yellow, blue, purple, cyan, or white. For today, I'm gonna set it to red, and so now we have to do the exact same thing on the lights themselves. So to do this, we're gonna cycle through the modes of the light until we get to the wireless group ID mode. So when you're in this mode, you can use the up and down buttons to cycle through these different IDs. So we have the red, green, yellow, blue, purple, cyan, or white that we saw on the controller as well. So because we set the wireless ID to red on our controller, we're gonna wanna do the same thing on our lights here. So now that we have the wireless ID set, we're actually gonna go to the next mode here, which is the master mode, and we're gonna wanna make sure that that's set to off on both of our lights. And then we're gonna go to the next mode, which is the DMX address/slave mode. From here, we're gonna want to make sure that they're set to the same DMX address. So for today, let's use 001. And then after that, you'll see the wireless ID icon on each light start to flash, letting you know that it's synced up to your controller. We can also determine how much control we have over our lights using our controller by setting the lights to either 6-channel DMX mode or 10-channel DMX mode. We can do this by pressing enter on the slave mode here, and then we can use the up or down button to set it to 6 or 10. 6-channel mode only allows you to control the color of the lights, while the 10-channel mode allows you to control the color, the overall brightness, and you can set the light into any of the available modes and control the speed of the modes. For today, we're gonna set them to 10-channel mode for the most control. So now I can press scanner 1 on my controller, and now I can go through each fader and see what they do. So we have fader 1 that acts as the master dimmer, or how bright we want our lights to be. So we're gonna raise this all the way up for today, and then we can use faders 2 through 7 to adjust the color. So we have fader 2 as the red, fader 3 as green, fader 4 as blue, fader 5 as white, fader 6 as amber, and then fader 7 as ultraviolet. So we can blend these colors all together for a custom color, like this one here, and then we can use fader 8 to activate the strobe. So the higher I set this, the faster the strobe will go in this color. I'm gonna lower this color for now and use the page select button to use faders 9 and 10. I can use fader 9 to set the lights to different modes depending on the value or how high I set fader 9. And you can use the display on your controller here to see which value the fader is being set to. So for example, if I set this to value 50, this will activate the color jump mode. And as you can see right now, it's jumping pretty slow. So we can actually use fader 10 to adjust the speed. So it's all the way down now, so it's again pretty slow, but the more I raise it up, the faster the color jump. So hopefully this showed you guys how easy it is to set up your MINI RF4 V2 4-pack to your wireless DMX controller. But of course, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to reach out to our customer support team through phone or email. As always, I'm Perry from Rockville, and we'll see you guys next time.